Hello, my name is Blake, and I have recently become an avid viewer/fan of the UFO Hunters television series. I personally tend to be a very strict critic when it comes down to rating a show on such topics as paranormal events and UFOs. However, a question that has always fascinated me is how dangerous the effects are that fiction has on science. These pseudoscientific shows do not tend to attract as many viewers as they would like. I decided to try and decipher the problem myself, simply by looking at what my personal preferences for these shows were, combined with the always troublesome critical mind. For me, certain criteria must be met. This criterion includes a good, clear presentation of scientific facts, an open-minded analysis, and a logical, basic conclusion. However, in such a harshly critiqued entertainment industry, along with a controversial topic, there is always room to improve any show. Yes, UFO hunters can be seen virtually every day on TV. Yes, they have established a name for themselves. Yet the show has not established itself at the top of the primetime ratings, although I believe it could. When thinking about popular TV series, one might throw names such as Lost, CSI, or even the new hit Walking Dead, but no UFO hunters. Even for its competition grouping, you would hear Mythbusters or Ghost Hunters over UFO hunters. This shows clearly that although UFO Hunters has attracted the minds of select viewers, it has yet to provide itself with a name like the other series. When the numbers and ratings are reviewed, UFO Hunters appears to lack the consistent audience base and enthusiasm of viewers that other shows have captured. When creating a show on such controversial topics, one must always bear in mind and respect the views of those who are skeptical. One of the most fascinating things to me is the constant battle between believers and skeptics. I feel that in order to fully understand the minds of these skeptics, we must take their opinion into account and fully investigate their claims. A great example of one such skeptical mind toward the paranormal, can be seen in the works of Sherry Waxman. In her article, Mind Over Media, in the Skeptic magazine, Waxman states, though concerns are warranted, exposure to science fiction has been associated with an increased likelihood of paranormal beliefs. Science fiction is, after all, only fiction. Anyone who sees crop circles in their front lawn after watching the movie Science is surely not blameless. Through Waxman's example, it is clear that the fictional styles and tones of these shows is what makes them fictional to begin. As Waxman hypothesizes, many of these shows increase the viewer's likelihood of becoming paranormal believers by the presentation of fiction as truth. By not fully investigating these paranormal beliefs in scientific format, they are enabling viewers to take the show's presentation as the truth, and therefore perpetuating many of the falsehoods. It is where science meets fiction that even the skeptics have a hard time sorting out. This raises the question, can we really separate these science facts into values? I think that this is something to be taken advantage of and played off of by any paranormal producer. Upon recreating your work to seem like reality through your science, you can change the minds of even skeptics. The audience problem as displayed in this fictional graph can be fixed simply by looking at the general layout of the show. To start, the show presents its material in a very alluring and enthralling way. When stating the NASA files, the secret NASA doesn't want you to know, producers immediately have caught the eye of almost every soul walking by, whether they want to admit it or not. That aspect of the show will always remain outstanding to me. Then the show seems to fall off the deep end, as viewers are presented with what seems to be significant witnesses or even a video clip. Then the show hits a dull point. The interviews just never end, or the video clip is replayed so many times that you can pretty much replay it backwards in your head by the end. This is also where many people lose interest and simply just change the channel. I believe the ending is one of the best parts of the UFO Hunter episodes. The ending of the episodes appear to maintain the audience's attention. The summary of the show is quick-paced and entertaining. During the ending of the show, the audience does not have to wait through endless replays to be entertained. I personally would recommend the UFO Hunters could become a consistent top-rated show by maintaining viewers' interest throughout the show from start to finish. One way to accomplish this would be by changing the format of the show to a more investigative approach. Perhaps a two-team approach would work. somewhat like a Michael Moore approach on one team and a mock reality type on the other team. This would build the concept of helping viewers form a bridge between true science fact and paranormal investigation. A combination of true investigation and reality-like clips would maintain viewer attention by keeping them riveted to the show instead of turning the channel during endless replays of the same repetitive clips.